Hi, my name is Jill Fahnensteel, and I am your KNEA Reading Circle representative for the Kansa Uniserv. KNEA Reading Circle was established by the state charter in 1926. Under this charter, the Kansas State Teachers Association, now KNEA, was given the charge to provide a list of recommended books for the state's public schools. Every year, a commission comprised of some 20 school library media specialists and teachers around the state reads and reviews newly released books for young readers. Publishing companies or author provide these copies of these books to the commissioners for a review. Since KNEA is a nonprofit organization, all books donated by these publishers for the commission's review are subsequently donated to educators and public schools throughout Kansas. During a 2-day meeting each winter, the commissioners discuss each book and decide if it will be recommended to schools for purchase. This list is compiled each spring in the KNEA Reading Circle Recommended Titles, which is printed and distributed to all public school librarians, public school principals, and public libraries around our state. Library media specialists from more than 20 other states access and utilize this recommended reading list. All books recommended by the KNEA Reading Circle Commission are eligible to bear the recommended gold foil seal on the book or cover jacket that you will see. Throughout the year, Reading Circle commissioners participate in workshops and conferences to promote quality reading material and raise awareness of the KNEA Reading Circle's Commission's diligent efforts to provide this ready reference list of vetted, new release books for Kansas students. This past weekend, in January, I was part of that reading circle, and we actually had to meet via Zoom this year because of the weather. It was when we were all having those snow days. So we met on Zoom all day on a Friday and half of a day on Saturday to choose the recommended reading books that you see there in the room that you are in now. There were 5 people on my committee, and I was on the intermediate committee this year. Last year I was on the primary committee, so you got a little bit younger books. This year they're middle school aged books, 6th, 7th, 8th grade-ish. So those publishing companies sent those books to me. I read and reviewed them, and then we discussed them in our groups of 5 and decided on our top 10 books. And then our top, I think we ended up having around 50 or 60-ish on our recommended list. So that recommended list will be published and sent out to the school libraries and principals. Benefits of Reading Circle include providing the service to Kansas teachers and libraries since 1926, because it would take a lot of time for each teacher or librarian to read all of these titles to see if they would recommend them for their library or not. Again, like I said, all KNEA recommended reading books will have that gold seal on them, as well as the top 10 that we have. If there's any without seals, it doesn't mean that we didn't like the book. It's just it didn't make our top list. So enjoy the books. I hope you get to use them out in your schools. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. My email is jillp@usd383.org. Thanks so much.